What's up, guys, and welcome back to Average Takes.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
How's it?
Welcome back.
Bringing you our NBA video. The season, we're about 25 games deep right about now.
Yes, sir.
Da.
Separating right now pretty much good and even teams away from the bad. A lot of bad teams already.
Yep.
And a lot of good teams. You got 76ers still at the top of the East. Bringing Doc Rivers over there has really helped them, I think.
Yep.
Bring a veteran coach in to help with those younger guys, Ben Simmons, JoJo Embiid, going absolutely
Killing
crazy,
it,
bro.
Having a year.
Last
They
three
lost to the
games,
Kings. They lost to the Kings yesterday.
they did.
Down bad.
Last
Can't
three
lose.
games, Joel's averaging 34, 8, and 2. But like you said, they lost to the Kings and De'Aaron Fox.
Bro, 34 points.
He's averaging 31, 8, and almost 9 assists, shooting 54%, and they're like 5-0 in the last 5 games, something like that.
And
Buddy Hill
Steph Curry.
21.
Steph Curry been balling these last 5 games.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that layup he made?
But
Not turning into W's.
You know who else has been balling on that team as well? Kelly Oubre. He turned it around and his shots are falling, which I think is crazy because I said they're one shooter away and they get a shooter, and now these guys are just doubling up points. You know, they're both getting better, which is what you want in a basketball team. That's shooters make everyone better.
Golden State's sitting in the 8th seed, 13 and 12 right now. I mean, they're getting it going though. They're definitely like starting to turn around, play better team basketball. Their rookie center Wiseman, honestly, pretty good pick.
Also killing it.
I like him. If we're gonna talk about killing it though, let's talk about rookie of the year, Lamelo.
Baby.
Lamelo.
They named him as a starter, and that just boosted his confidence. And now he's running it up.
Lamelo's gone crazy, bro. I'm glad that they started him finally.
He's been playing professional basketball since he was 12. Seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems like those guys who come over from the European League and all the other leagues. When they're like MVPs and doing good over there, they tend to do pretty well over here. Luka came over, absolutely killing it.
They're groomed a little bit better. They're more focused on one thing. There's not a lot of 2 athlete dudes in Europe and stuff. They just focus on one, and they build them from a young age. So yeah, Luka has been a beast. We've seen a lot of international guys coming through the NBA throughout the years who have made impacts. Lamelo he's balling out. Rookie of the year for sure right now.
14 points, 6 rebounds, 6.2 assists, shooting 43% as a rookie. I'm not going to start until the last couple nights. I'm super excited. You know, it looks like he is definitely what we thought he was going to be. He's going to come in and be the best out of the 3, and he's shown it. He could shoot. He could play basketball very well. I'm excited for his future, definitely.
Oh yeah,
I think he's like bringing the work out of Lonzo Ball. He's killing it in New Orleans. I mean, he's not killing it, but he's averaging 13.5 points. I feel like his little brother doing good in the NBA is like, you know.
I don't think the Pelicans use him as well as they should.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of times where I check in those games and he's like standing as like a point, like a spot up shooter almost,
he's
like in the corner.
Like a sixth man.
Yeah. He needs to have the ball in his hands and work on the offense and pass into shooters. And that team doesn't really have shooters on the court when it has its starters out there.
No, definitely.
If they trade him to a team that has a lot of shooters, I think that would be fantastic for his career.
There's a lot of post game played with the New Orleans.
Yeah, we see the Nets still killing it, I would say. I mean, they're the best offensive team.
Without KD,
got James,
I guess, yeah.
But, I mean, with KD getting COVID randomly, I don't think he has it, but he got suspended for 3 games, I would say, because of a contact tracing. I don't know. Some of the basketball stuff doesn't make sense the way they did it. He came back in the game, then left again.
Yeah, that makes no sense. He's already
doesn't
playing.
make any sense.
Might as well leave him in there if he's already playing.
No, but the Nets are down bad. Lost to the Pistons last night, and
yeah, that was an ugly game without Kevin.
Even if you don't have Kevin Durant, you still have to win games.
Yeah, that was one of the worst teams in the league, Pistons.
Game was played bad.
The Utah Jazz, though, coming in hot, the first place over the Lakers. Just
Donovan
beat the
Mitchell, man.
Celtics. Yeah, he's
He's a
killing it.
stud, bro.
Donovan Mitchell and another shout out, Nikola Jokic. He's
Yeah,
killing it as well, which been expected. He had that 51-point game.
Loss
last
versus the
week.
Kings.
Yeah,
And it feels like we're talking about the Kings a lot. They've been peeping their names back and forth,
yep.
they're
beating
500
teams.
right now. They're staying in there.
Yeah,
You got to do throughout this long season. So 500 is right.
staying
where we
right
wanna be.
outside the top 8 for playoffs. I mean, I know it's still a little early, but you like what they have to put out there so far.
Mid quarter through the year MVP Bradley Beal.
Oh yeah.
I
Killing
mean,
it.
I
Averaging
consider
35.
MVPs with winning too. Like you have to lead your team more than just prove that you
True,
can
but what
score.
else? What else does he? He can't. He's a one-man wrecking crew.
I mean, if we're
Oh, yeah.
talking MVP, I would say maybe JoJo or someone like that leading their team,
Steph, maybe.
scoring.
Maybe
Yeah,
KD.
yeah.
KD.
There's a lot of names. I think you have to look at winning when you also look at stats too. I mean,
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Bradley Beal is absolutely killing. He's been leading the league in points all season long. But I don't know. I really like seeing Joel up there. He's 4th in points on the season. And just been winning with the 76ers and killing it. So I don't know. A lot of good basketball still being played. I mean, we didn't even get to talk about the Lakers yet. They're number 2 in the Western Conference. They're playing great basketball night in, night out. Seems like they've been taking games a little bit further than they should go. Double overtime. And LeBron's averaging more minutes than a lot of younger stars like Trae Young and Luka and all these guys.
Yeah, he's
Zion.
35 minutes, bro. Averaging 35 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost time for him to take a little bit of a step back, don't you think?
Yeah,
The season's
definitely.
long.
Maybe, but I
Averaging
mean,
25 points.
He does if he's gonna complain about going to overtime. Like, yes, I feel you should be able to beat teams in 4 quarters. I understand his mindset, but like you have to prepare for those extra minutes. If you're gonna be able to play those, because OT is one of the most important parts of the game. You don't want to sit out for OT.
Yep.
So
OT.
I mean, he's done it for 17 years though. I'm sure he's fine, but just things. He's getting old. His body wears and tears differently, so you just got to keep him healthy because that Lakers team's good when he's on the court.
Definitely. And they've been doing way better away than they have been home. I mean, away they're 12-2, home 7-4.
Road Warriors,
I mean,
baby.
yeah, Road Warriors killing it
They're
on
a
the
little
road.
too comfy in their home.
Yeah. I mean, it'll come. The season's still young. They're
Young
0-2
like
in the division, so I mean they haven't played many divisional matchups. And everyone says the Western's stronger than Eastern, so I don't know. We'll see.
Derrick Rose just got traded to the Knicks. Scored
Yeah,
14
we didn't even
points in
talk
a
about that.
loss. Yeah.
He going back to a couple years ago, he was on the Knicks already. They had some problems, but the coach of the Knicks is who? Tom Thibodeau.
Tom Thibodeau.
And he loves Derrick Rose. He's been Derrick Rose's coach for the longest time. It seems like every team Tibbs is on, he needs his Derrick Rose. And so they gave up a player that they haven't been given any minutes to, Dennis Smith Jr. And I feel bad for Dennis because he was very good when he started in this league. Seems like he hasn't gotten the same opportunity. Hopefully, being on the worst team in the league, Detroit, he gets that opportunity to play again and to show his talent because when he came in the league, he was very good.
Yeah, NBA dunk champion. Put his name out there.
Well, I think that has a lot to say on our basketball season so far. Make sure you're checking out our past videos, our future videos, recent videos.
Yes, sir. Like
Big
and
things
subscribe,
coming.
baby.
Like,
Later.
subscribe. Nothing wrong with being average. Don't forget to check us out, Apple, Spotify. all the biz.
Yes, sir.
We out.
Peace.